If you're applying to UCLA Nursing and you're wondering whether your experiences and stats are good enough, this video is for you. I got into UCLA's nursing program, and today I'm breaking down my exact stats, experiences, and what I honestly think helped me get accepted. Hi everyone, my name's Alisa. I'm a recent nursing graduate from UCLA, and I get a lot of questions about how I got in. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing my stats, my experiences, how I approach my essays, and some advice if you're applying to nursing school soon. Just a quick disclaimer though, this is my experience and admission decisions can vary every year, but I hope this can help you understand the process a little bit better. So I applied to the UCLA BSN program as a transfer student, which is also known to be very competitive. So I'm going to be breaking down this video like the UC application and go in that order. I'll start off with my academic history, because I know that's what everyone's probably curious about. So I went to community college, and then my overall GPA was a 4.0, and my science GPA was also 4.0. I completed prerequisites like anatomy, physiology, microbiology, chemistry, both regular, and then the first part of organic chemistry, biochemistry. I had AP coursework in calculus, so I didn't have to take those during my community college. For your reference, here is my AP scores, but I think calculus was the only thing that helped me. Now I'm going to be talking about my experiences, and honestly, I think this mattered more than my GPA. And the first one, I talked about my volunteer community service. I was a nursing unit volunteer at a large hospital. I did about 50 hours of volunteer work. It was the peak of COVID, so not a lot of in-person opportunities were available back then. So I think that's why it was okay, even though it was such a short time. My second one was about work experience. I worked at a ramen store at a restaurant, so I just wrote down all of the customer service experiences that I had. My third one was about extracurricular activity, which was the honors program student council, and I was the president. So I wrote about my experiences as the role, including student reps, leadership in meetings, and planning events and stuff like that. My fourth experience was an extracurricular activity. It was called the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. I was the vice president. My fifth experience was an extracurricular activity called Alpha Gamma Sigma Honor Society, and I was their secretary. My sixth extracurricular activity was the Pre-Nursing Students Club, and I was their founder and also president. My seventh extracurricular was work experience. I worked as a dental assistant. And on my eighth one, I wrote an extracurricular activity called the Business Leader Society. I was their secretary. On my ninth experience, I wrote about volunteering. This one I think was relatively weak because it was just one time thing, but I talked about how I did translating work. On my 10th experience, I wrote about volunteer again, and this one I was actually a volunteer teacher for kids in Japan, so I taught English, and I thought that was a cool experience, so I wrote that down. Number 11, my extracurricular activity was the UCI Community College Honors Research Conference, so I presented there, so I talked about that. Another extracurricular activity was virtual shadowing. Again, it was COVID back then, so I couldn't do in-person shadowings, but instead I got to join a lot of virtual shadowing events. Number 13 was a volunteer service event. This one, again, I think was a little bit on the weaker side because it was a one-time thing, but I basically joined an event where we served the homeless population in my county through mobile clothing distribution. So 14, 15, and 16 were all awards or honors, and this one was related to one large project that I did with my Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, which was related to COVID-19 and community college student mental health and wellness. Number 17 was an extracurricular activity. I presented at a Western Regional Honors Conference about my research topic on model minority myths in education. Number 18 was an educational preparation program. It was an honors to honors partnership with my community college and one of the UCs. For number 20, I wrote down the award or honor. I was on the dean's list, so I wrote that down. Now I'm going to be talking about my personal insight questions. The personal insight questions are the 4 essays that you have to write about. As a community college student or transfer student, we all have to write one specific question, which is Please describe how you have prepared for your intended major, including your readiness to succeed in your upper division courses once you enroll at the university. So I wrote about why I chose nursing during the peak of COVID, how I prepared by building a community and reaching out to various organizations and volunteering at hospitals. Next, on the second one, I wrote about what would you say is your biggest talent or skill, and how have you developed and demonstrated that talent over time. I wrote about my experience growing up in Japan and how that shaped me and my values. I also wrote about how important understanding culture is and how I can transfer those skills in nursing and my determination to be a culturally competent nurse. My third essay was describe how you have taken advantage of a significant educational opportunity or worked to overcome an educational barrier that you have faced. I contrasted Japan's rigid, competitive education system with the freedom of the US system and explained how gaining the ability to choose my classes became a transformative educational opportunity that reshaped my mindset, confidence, and sense of agency. And lastly, number 4, I wrote about what have you done to make your school or community a better place. For this specifically, I wrote about how I started the nursing club because my community college didn't have a nursing program, and a lot of the information related to nursing was a little too scattered for me and was hard for me to find, and that led me to starting this club. So I wrote about that, and I think that was probably my strongest essay out of the 3 optional ones. Basically, for all of my PIQs, I wrote about why I wanted to pursue nursing, and I connected those specific examples rather than just vague statements. And instead of listing everything I did, I reflected on what I learned and how those experiences shaped me. Essentially, I completed the regular UC application, and then for UCLA, I submitted my supplemental application, which I covered in another video, and I received my results in March, where I was waitlisted. Yes, I was waitlisted at first. I wasn't rejected, sure, but I also wasn't necessarily accepted either. I reached out to the admissions team, and I think I even wrote an appeal letter or something. Anyways, 2 months later, I did get accepted to my dream school, UCLA. Now, if I had to guess, why did I get accepted? I think it's because of my global experiences, growing up in Japan, also taking initiative and showing problem-solving skills, and then my commitment to nursing at UCLA specifically. But in all honesty, I really don't know why or how. There's no golden rule, and I don't even know if I'll get in again with the same exact application, for example, if I were to apply this cycle. Unfortunately, it does feel like it's kind of based off of luck, but at the same time, it kind of makes sense because everyone is so unique in their own ways. It's just really hard to compare and contrast and pick from the apple or the orange. With that in mind, if you're applying to UCLA Nursing or any nursing program, here's my biggest advice. Number 1, don't compare yourself to others. Number 2, focus on meaningful experiences and not just hours. Number 3, reflect on your essays. That's where your personality shows the most. And number 4, remember that rejection won't define your worth or your ability to be a great nurse. If you found this video helpful, feel free to like and subscribe for more nursing school and UCLA related content. And comment below if you have any questions and I'll do my best to get back to you. And again, good luck to anyone who's applying. You got this.